Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't know why I muted everything. Okay, that's my bad. So sorry, guys. I don't know why everything muted. It should have just unmuted, like, automatically, but anyways. Sorry for no sound for the first 2 rounds. But start, let's start where I left off. So it's going to be, CBRM League quarterfinals here. Team Evateys versus Tung Alliance. PTSA gonna be starting off on CT side, and Tung Alliance, and Evateys gonna be starting T side here on this first map, which is Vertigo. So as you guys saw earlier, Evateys managing to take the first 2 rounds pretty cleanly. And for third round, it looks like Evateys actually gonna be going all 5 towards B here, but Aloka farming with the first 2 kills. However, Torokase and Cyber managing to clear it out. Will clear out Aloka and Zolan. And it only leaves it up to Con PM in the 1v2. So TTSA kind of being caught off guard here. Con PM trying to do what he can, but Torokase just peeks out from sight and will take him out. So it's going to be the first 3 rounds cleanly going into the favor of Team Evateys. Tung Alliance looks like they're not really warmed up right now, or at least they're not really hitting their stride, taking the early game deficit right now. Evateys starting off with a strong start. And Saibo will take out back, but Aloka with the trade on mid. However, Emepe gets completely caught off guard there, just caught straight in the open and ramp. And that's just gonna open up the A side for Evateys. It's gonna leave Zolan and whoever this is, Aloka, in the 2v4, and they get flanked by Torokase. Doesn't expect a second person there, but IC will be there to close it out. And so Evateys taking the strong 4-round lead at the start of this series. And Torokase currently and IC doing so much work. 6 and 9 kills respectively for them. Meanwhile, for the TTSA side, it's really only Aloka that's really hitting. But it's going to be an A stack here, triple A stack, and Evateys is going to be walking right into them as both Bag and Mepe takes 2 kills each respectively, leaving Saibo into the clutch 1v3 situation for him. Gonna be shifting up A main, or shifting up A ramp here, being held by an op, but the op's gonna reposition a little bit back for now. Saibo will get spotted and will get taken out. Mepe with the final kill will secure the 3k for him, and so TTSA finally will get around. And we'll try and TTSA looking to try and slow down and stop the momentum from Evateys. I think this is Evateys map pick. I'm not really sure. Yeah, so this is Evateys map pick. Grenade. And Mepe, boosted up on mid here, will take the opening kill onto Icy with the op, but the Evateys team just gonna be still rushing down mid, storming down, trying to take the space as they can, but Aloka looking to deny it. Re-peeks onto mid, doesn't find any more kills, but still will put Evateys into 3v5. And Aloka still hitting his shots, takes out Torokase before finally being traded out by Arth, but Arth getting the kill onto Zolan, who is trying to anchor B site. However, the bomb has been left in T-spawn, so T's won't be able to get this bomb plant. And as all the CTs starting to hone in onto their locations, Evateys actually going to try and re-clear back to try and retrieve this bomb. They will manage to safely extract the bomb out of their spawn, but the TTSA Alliance already posted up on both sides of the map, A is definitely the strongest side though. It's only gonna be not Mep, Con PM. Gonna be try and defend this site. 20 seconds left though. Bomb is gonna time's ticking low. And Con PM is gonna be able to spot this, but he gets peeked by Polsky. However, time is low. Back trying to delay or trying to deny the plant, but gets taken out by Arth. And so that's gonna leave Mepe in the 1v2 here. And so a round looking to favor TTSA has fallen apart completely as Polsky and Arth will manage to complete the 2v4 or 2v3 clutch. And will bring it back for their team. So Evateys looking to maintain their strong lead in this game so far.
Grenade.
Con PM though with the up will take down Polsky on A, I think, and that's gonna cause Evateys to pivot towards ladder and towards mid here. But there's gonna be Bag in this kind of ratty corner. I don't know if they're gonna full clear this, but they're all just shifting out. Bag might just go 1-for-1 here. But he can't even get one. Torakase is just gonna clear him out, and so
Grenade.
Evateys is looking to take mid control, but TTSA should know that there's a lot of mid presence, and they're just gonna run straight back down to ladder. However, I think whoever should be on elevator, I think just heard them all drop down. They're gonna be pivoting towards B here, actually. So it's only going to be Alok and Zoldan to try and defend here. They're just gonna shift up all the way. But Cyber with the 2K completely destroying the B defenders, and Icy digging into CT takes down the op of ConfPM. Second op of Mepe still holds strong though as he takes Torakase and Icy out of the round. But still the 1v4 clutch still Cybo and Arth to try and get over the line, and indeed Cybo will deny the clutch from Mepe, so that's going to be the 6th round on the board for Team Evateys on their map pick. And with the strong 5-round lead, Team Evateys showing why they picked Vertigo here. And it looks like they're going to ask for a timeout, but it was a little late, so I don't know if the host would catch that. Like, Cybo called for a timeout. If he's trying to call for a timeout to the host, and Cybo just did it way too late. Like when there was like 3 seconds left. But Torakase spear heading the way. However, Mepe from Sandbags takes down 2. That's gonna be huge here. Gonna help ConPM to try and defend the site. But ConPM gets spotted in headshot, and so they will get taken out by Polsky. Does get dinked up though, and Aloka climbing up finishes off Polsky. Arth with the trade though. That's gonna leave Zolan in the 1v2. And Arth will close it out. Evateys just looking very dominant on their T side so far. And looks like the Alliance just can't get a hold of the site. They just can't really defend against Evateys' attack.
Fire in the hole.
Oh, you lagged out? Oh my god. Okay, back. Anyways. TTSA still kind of playing it like they did before. They're gonna give up mid completely here, so Evateys is gonna have mid control completely for free. They're choosing to stack the sites instead. Got util out, gonna be forcing off Aloka. Takes that opportunity to peek, goes 1-for-1. Both B players going 1-for-1 there, but Torakase and Oaksley and Cybo on every side of the map. TTSA is just getting biffed on. Bag trying to flank in from B stairs, but gets taken out. And so Evateys just looking unstoppable right now on their map pick. Torkase leading the way for his team with 14 kills. So TTSA looking to go a little bit more aggressive on mid, but that gets completely punished by Torkase and Saibo. And Arth also holding the B push. So instantly 3 players from TTSA fall and it leaves it into a 2v5. Only Zolan and ConPM to try and pick up the pieces. ConPM does well for a 2k there, but there was just simply too many players peeking his way, and so Team Evateys looking like they're just in full control of this map. Tung Sahur Alliance just looking very discombobulated, very disconnected. Their defense is just
Fire in the hole.
not pulling it through right now, looking like just a stone on the road for Evateys. Icy AFK with the bomb. Mepe gets the opening kill with the op on mid. Torkase and Artho trying to pull it for his team. So they will equalize the player numbers into a 3v3. And it looks like Evateys is going to pivot towards A here. However, TTSA read it. So they're going to pull 2 players here towards here. Mepe on railing with the op. Let's see what he can do. He's going to peek out here. Takes down Icy. Sees Arth. Gets the second kill. And that leaves it all onto Polsky. Misses his shot. We're going to have a little break time here, or a little pause into action. Polsky trying to collect his thoughts. Trying to keep his composure for the clutch. Bomb is down, but he still has a lot of time on his hands. We'll hear one towards construction. But gets spotted. Tomepe peeking up from elevator. Polsky gets the kill, but gets traded out by Aloka. And so TTSA finally get another round on the board. But still, Team Evateys still with the huge lead going into the second half here. These 2 kills from Mepe were crucial for their second round win, but still, Evateys will claim the huge lead at least for the first half, showing their dominance on their attack.
Fire in the hole.
Now, Polsky looking to just assert his control on mid. Once again, gets a 3k. Polsky, 4k on for the ace. Arthritis aim will steal it, but that's going to be the 10-2 half for Evateys as they just completely just neutralize the defense of the Tung Sahur Alliance. And as we head into the second half here, TTSA have a huge and bumpy road ahead of them if they want to try and come back in this map.
Grenade.
But it's gonna start off on the second pistol round with a B rush. Artho takes out Aloka, gets traded back, trying to lead the way, but IC is here to stop the push. Trades all around. Torkase gets the tap onto Zolan, so it's gonna favor. It's gonna be favoring Evateys for now. But Bomb can't really get onto site safely. 1PM on site. Kind of whiffy there, but does manage to kill. And it's going to leave into a 1v1. Mepe on 67 HP will take out Cybro. And TTSA will get the pistol round. So they will be at least holding on just for a little longer. And it looks like the second round call from Evateys is going to be all 5 players going mid here. However, all 5 players from TTSA just going to be going through A, so it's going to be free A site plant. And so it's going to be a 5v5 retake. They're trying to go down silently, but they're just making noise. So there's going to be potentially 4 people on the flank.
Cover me.
Cybo, all 5 actually players going on the flank here. Actually, no. Polsky going to be trying to come through elevator, but the flank gets read by TTSA. And Evateys can't step their foot onto ramp as Aloka and Mepe just clear house. And so that's going to be a flawless second round conversion for TTSA, but now Evateys going to be having the guns, going to be having the AKs on T side. Oh no, on CT side, Vertigo. They don't have AKs actually. So Evateys on the defense, surely with guns, with bot guns, with M4s and stuff.
Fire in the hole.
They're going to try and put up a stronger defense here. And once again, TTSA going to be going towards A. Cybo peeking short, get some info. Gonna hear all this noise towards A. Gonna be calling for all his team to rotate. Cybo, though, gets shot through the wall, I think. And Aloka just clearing way, making headway for his team to get onto the side here. Bomb gonna be planted, but Torkase and Icy trying to make things difficult. But it's just gonna be Icy in the 1v3. Bomb gonna be planted. Icy gets the spot. But I don't know if he's gonna expect the person behind. Bag gets the back shot on him, and so that's going to be the 5th round for TTSA. So slowly but surely, TTSA kind of clawing the round lead back from Evateys, but still they have a long road ahead of them. So perhaps on the T side, perhaps the T side for TTSA just looking a lot stronger than their defense. But Bag gets peeked from short. Pulsey takes now. Zolan does punish the ramp aggression, but flash out. So it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade as the initial fights conclude. And it looks like TTSA gonna call for a B hit instead. It looks like Bomb's gonna be Bomb's gonna safely get onto the site and get planted. So it's gonna be a 4v4 retake. But Mepe and Con PM already trying to put the retake to bed as they just completely demolish all the remaining Evateys players. And now looks like TTSA gonna call for a much slower round. Gonna try and cut out all noise completely. But it's still going to be a B hit. So now gonna accelerate. Arthritis aim will fall. Polsky getting backtracked there. That's it. That's insane. And once again the B hit goes strong. Flawless. Oh, almost flawless round from TTSA. And so slowly but surely, the Tung Sahur Alliance are pulling it back, calling for a timeout, and looks like Evateys is gonna get the timeout in order here. And once again, I guess the map's just very T-sided. 5 rounds in a row for TTSA. The defense kind of collapsing for Evateys, just like on the first half for TTSA, where they just couldn't stop the attack hits at all. And so they're gonna call for a timeout here to try and, collect their thoughts, try and fix up what they're doing wrong. Let's look at the scoreboard here. Mepe doing so much work and so much impact for his team, especially in the second half, but also he's still getting impact, still like doing a lot of damage on the first half. 23 kills for him, almost 2 KD. Meanwhile, for the Evateys side, it's just Torakase and Polsky trying to pull it through. But currently, their defense looking lackluster here, as we're going to be ending this timeout.
Grenade.
And Saibo with the op pick will take down Mepe. I think he was aggressing up mid. So that's going to be a good opening kill. However, Aloka takes down Miari. TTSA trying to get a hold of the A site here. Torakase looking at the wall, gets killed by Bag. Arth in construction, only a Deagle. Still manages to take down Aloka. And as the rotations and backup come in, TTSA gonna be trying to slow down here. It's just Zolan and Bag to try and pick up the pieces for his team. Bag though with the good kill onto Icy. Arth though gets to trade with only a Deagle, leaving Zolan in the 1v2 clutch. Both CTs though together, playing together. However, they're calling that Zolan's rotated. However, Zolan kind of gets the mistiming. Can't find the shot onto Cybro. Gonna fake the plant here, but both CTs still playing it together. Playing it safe. So Zolan's gonna get this bomb plant down. But gets the initial kill onto Saibo, however, Arth with the backtrack onto Zolan. And so Evateys finally find their first round on the second half here.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Grenade. Fire in the hole.
Oh my god, Polsky just gets completely lasered through the wall by Mepe. Torakase trying to do what he can from railing. Gets a 2k actually, so that's going to be huge for the defense. Saibo on the op also putting his name on the scoreboard, on the kill feed, I mean. ConPM trying to pick up the pieces. Gets traded all onto Zolan now, once again in another clutch. This time it's a 1v3, and will take out Arth. But with the bomb, looks like he's going to try and fake the rotation here with the auto jump. Against Saibo and Icy, crossfire comes in. Well, not really. It's not really a crossfire, but yeah. Zolan just trying to play it slow. Spots out Icy's shoulder, but Icy will just get the peek onto him and will get Evateys onto map point on their map pick. 5 chances for Evateys to close out this first map here.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Got flashes, or mid flashes for TTSA, but Aloka is just going to be storming up these stairs. Gets taken out by Arthur and Saibo, even while blind, will take out the mid aggression. And so that's going to leave it straight into a 2v5. Bag and Zolan to try and pick up the pieces once again.
Grenade.
We'll get this head onto Torakase though, but Arth gets taken out. So this clutch actually is going to happen. 2v5. Now turn 2v1. Leaving Polsky to try and pick up what seemed to be a losable round for Evateys. And looks like Polsky might just go for the save. Trying to bait out a peek. but unfortunately can't connect his shot, and Zolan just peeking from Jen takes out the Polsky, and so the 2v5 managing to get converted by Zolan and Bag.
Fire in the hole.
Grenade!
And looks like GTSA gonna be trying once again to go for this mid control. The Cybo has always been good to stop it. It's gonna be a much slower round from TTSA. Icy kind of in this off angle here, but Alaka has already crossed onto his left. Do they not see each other? Alaka! Oh my god, Alaka doesn't see Icy on top of him, and Icy will manage to get the kill. And Cybo also taking out one of the mid players for TTSA. So once again, Bag gets taken out on A. Once again, it's another 2v5 for TTSA. This time, Meppe and Zolan try and hang on for their team. Meppe with the first kill on Topolsky. Bomb in their possession, so they will be able to dictate where they can go in this round. Evateys looking to put the nail in the coffin on this map. And looks like they're going to be going towards A site here. But it's going to be defended by the duo of Torkas and Arthritis Aim. Zolan gets a spot onto Arth, but gets killed. Meppe with a trade, leaving it all into a clutch. Torkas are going to be peeking from Elevator. And Evateys will take their first map on Vertigo. 13-8. And so they will take their map pick pretty cleanly. Was looking a little shaky on the second half, but they do manage to close it out. The 10-2 lead for Evateys was simply too much for TTSA to come back from. And so that's going to be the win for Evateys as we go to the second map, which is going to be Mirage, picked by TTSA. So you guys know there's going to be a short, hopefully a short break, maybe 5-10 minutes to get these players' recordings resetted. And yeah, I will see you guys when the second map will begin. Alright, second map gonna be about to begin. I do want to remind you guys there's gonna be another game ongoing at the same time as this game. It's gonna be TLD versus Reality. That's gonna be streamed by Socks, I think. It should be starting shortly. But I will be streaming the rest of the series, so anyway, second map gonna be underway here. This is TTSA's pick. TTSA gonna be starting on T side, and Evateys pick to start on T side. Or Evateys pick to start on CT side, sorry. So it's going to be the pistol round here. And it looks like it's going to be a slow kind of defaulty round, but it looks like they're going to be going towards A. TTSA giving up for an A hip. But I guess Bag going to be trying to lurk in from mid. Contact going to be made from A, and Bag going to be striking from Con. Takes the 2K. Can he get a third onto Arth? Arth, no, will take him out. But whips all around. Arth managed to escape with 3. And Saibo here to back him up. That's going to leave Zolan in the 1v2. Icy and Saibo. Zolan getting the wall bang onto Icy. I don't know if he knows that there's going to be one more player there. Does kind of shoot his shot, but the bomb is down towards jungle, so Saibo just going to be staying put in connector here. Zolan going to be repositioning towards jungle. Oh shoot, I forgot to do this actually. Sorry guys. There we go. But Saibo anticipating the jungle reposition. However, Zolan gets the headshot first. And so that's going to be the first round, or first pistol round in the second map for TTSA.
Opening fire.
So it looks like yet again it's going to be another spread out round for TTSA, but still giving up to be looking like an A split here. Con smoke kind of misses. Torkas is just going to stay in this Con corner, but actually going to peek out. Spots out Bag. Bag doesn't hear him jump down from Con, and so Torkas gets the free kill and will get the upgrade. However, the A hit comes in. T's already advancing onto the site, and Con PM does good with 3. Saibo takes him out, but now it's only him left. Does get the kill into Oloka, so this puts it down into a 1v1 yet again. Zolan versus Saibo.
Cover me.
And Saibo gonna go for the long flank towards T-spawn here. This is something that I would do. Low-key, hashtag respect. I don't know why Saibo's shifting here. You don't see him here, you should just be running. But now Zolan's gonna have some doubts in his head. Perhaps he's gonna consider that a flank is gonna be coming.
Cover me.
Bomb gonna be planted. Zolan kind of carrying a default here, but will retreat back into under Palace, so it's gonna be Saibo. I don't know if he's gonna clear this. Both players opting to try and not make a single sound. Saibo clearing sight. Surely he's gonna look under Pal though. Gets a spot, gets the flick onto Zolan. And so Evateys will steal the second round from TTSA. Off the back of the 3K, I think, from Saibo, yeah. And Saibo once again getting the clutch. And Evateys still looking to replicate the momentum that they had on the first map.
Grenade!
Zolan gonna be peeking mid with a deagle here, but gets off by Arth. Aloka trying to charge out of ramp, gets taken out by Polsky. Torkas are here to back him up. Con PM trying to do as much damage as he can with his deagle, but Torkas puts a stop to his antics, so it's only going to be Bag in Palace here, and he takes a shot and misses, so position going to be known here, and Icy on the flank takes out Bag. So that's going to be a quick and clean round from Evateys.
Grenade!
Grenade. Fire in the hole.
Molly kind of bounced. That bounce was very weird, but still, Molly gonna be successful. PTSA looking to give up for a B hit. Molly gonna slow them down. It's only gonna be Icy and Cybo on this defense. All the T's just walking, crouching up. Icy, his arm might get spotted here, and indeed it does. Aloka gets the kill. Cybo gonna desperately call for his team to rotate, but Aloka with the Beagle will just clear out the side players instantly. And so that's gonna leave into a 3v5 retake for Evateys. Torkaze gets a spot, doesn't get the kill. Smoke and Aloka looking to go for the ace here. Aloka getting the ace in the 4th round of the game. And putting his foot down on the Evateys defense. And absolutely just eviscerating Icy and Cybo on the defense of B. So that's a huge round for TTSA, tying things up 2-2 here.
Grenade.
Now Evateys,
Grenade.
their economy probably not going to be in good shape if they lose this round.
Grenade! Opening fire! Grenade!
Now Aloka once again with the entry on B. PM also putting his name in the kill feed. Cybo on short with the op, trying to do as much as he can back, trying to push through the smoke to punish him. But gets punished instead. Mepe finally taking the op out of Cybo's hands. And decides to pick it up himself and will take out Torkasta, leaving Polsky into the 1v2. Only a deagle to his name. Will pick up the M4 though. But Zolan and Mepe just gonna try and hold strong here. Zolan with the jiggles. Mepe on the op. Scoped in, takes him out. And Mepe with the huge 3k. Oh, 4? No, 3k there. And TTSA looking to try and capture the momentum on their attack side for themselves here. 3-2 squad line for TTSA now.
Fire in the hole!
Aloka trying to charge up ramp, trying to punish the person crossing over the stairs. However, Icy and Arth hold strong. But Aloka, he is just hitting today. And Aloka gets the 3k to secure the round for TTSA. And Aloka seems to be just firing on all cylinders this map. Showing why they are comfortable on this map.
Grenade!
And so the economy, I don't know if they bought this round, but surely the economy of Evateys is not really looking too hot. Icy trying to get a peek from Con, but Aloka once again with the opening frag. Arthritis aim finally shuts him down. But still, no weapons to be picked up for the CTs. Conpiam gonna be lurking out. Ooh, almost. Just kind of jiggling for Mampia. And will catch Arthritis aim, trying to reposition onto side. And Polsky
Grenade!
peeking for the trade, also gets punished. So A side's gonna be open for the T's as Conpiam also gets the kill onto Toro. And so leaving Cybo all to do, and Zolan will just close out the round before Cybo has any thoughts of clutching it out.
Grenade!
Oh shoot, what was that? What was that? A mid liner? It's just a top mid smoke? Kind of lands a little shallow, but I guess it does its job. I think there might still be a little gap. Maybe. I guess not. Anyways, it's gonna be an A exit coming in. Aloka once again, just always been getting the opening frags this map. Just misses the timing onto that jungle player. The CT player, Saibo,
Opening fire.
had the opportunity to get Aloka there, but misses his shot, and so Conpium just gonna peek into his scope and will once again get the frag and close it out. But Aloka and Conpium just taking over this game right now, or this map right now. Aloka always getting his opening frags. Conpium good for the reposition and on the lurk. Torkase, I don't know why they call for the timeout so late. I don't know if like they're trying to type to him, but type to the host. But like he called for a timeout when there was like 2 seconds left on the clock, so like the host can't really react to that. The timeout's gonna be queued up after this round. Torkase finally stops Aloka and finally shuts him down in the opening duel. And Zolan trying to punish or trying to get the stairs wall bang. Torkase just peeks onto him and gets the kill instead. So looking like a round for Evateys here. 3v5 now. Queued up. And Icy is just gonna be hearing this app's presence. Back on under, still trying to be a nuisance, but Icy just gonna call his team that's gonna be a B hit. And gets the contact. And will get the kill on to Conpium, and Meppe Bag repositioning all the way back into top mid. Will take out Arthritis to aim on the rotate, but Bomb gonna be securely in the hands of the CTs. And Bag, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's saving his AK or if he's going for like the longest flank imaginable. But Polsky's still like watching this, so I don't know what Bag is doing. I don't know if he's just saving, maybe he's going for exits, maybe, yeah, just going for the longest flank in the world. Time's gonna be running low, though. Shifting, you don't have the time for this. Maybe he's just gonna go for the exits, but still. Polsky gets to jiggle, gets the info. Icy from Van will take him out. So that's gonna be the third round for Evateys on the board here. Timeout is queued, though, so Evateys gonna be taking their timeout. If you look at the scoreboard here, Aloka and Conpium once again just absolutely having so much impact so far in this first half. Aloka has been good for almost every opening fight and opening duel. Torkase managing to shut him down in the last round. But still, Evateys with the 3-round deficit coming out from this timeout. Let's see what Evateys can cook up in this timeout for their defense, or for the remaining rounds in this first half. But yeah. Looks like the timeout is going to be ended early.
Fire in the hole. Grenade!
And it looks like TTSA going to be gearing up for an B-side execute. Icy, though, gets boosted into apps and will take out Bag, who was trying to hold under. Molly misses, but the backup is here. Arth with the op on short. Icy, though, gets caught up trying to jump onto the barrel. Conpium, though, with the 2K, but Torkase on the flank from under will shut down the exec before they even have the chance to step foot onto site, so that's gonna be the round secured for Evateys. Now looks like TTSA gonna go for an A exec. Flag gonna be lurking from under here. Saibo gets heard in jungle, but the ops from Evateys just raining down terror onto TTSA right now. Torakaise also on stairs, putting his name in the kill
Fire in
feed.
the hole.
And it's just Con PM and Mepe to try and pull it together. Now only Mepe now, and his position's gonna be known. He will probably get this bomb, at least. Peeking out from the smoke, gets the kill onto Arth. Manages to hide and tuck back into the smoke, but against 3 TTSA players. Or 3 Evateys players left. Looking like he's just gonna be on borrowed time as Icy from jungle will get the kill. And so the triple up play from Evateys is working out. Either just completely shut down and just completely stifle the A push from TTSA.
Grenade!
Grenade. Grenade.
Saibo
Fire in the hole!
misses his shot. Mindo gets smoked. I don't know if that was from the T's or from the CTs. Saibo does escape safely. Torakaise, peeking out from connector, did get bagged.
Grenade!
So TTSA can be playing out this round with a player disadvantage. Torakaise though gets caught on the jiggle. Arth though from Ticket with the up will take out Con PM. So still, Evateys will hold on to the player advantage here. Oloka peeking out from Amp gets the shoulder of Polsky but can't get the kill. So Oloka trying to reposition to finish off what he started, but Arth is there to back up Polsky. So it's going to be a 2v4 now on the last round of the half. Evateys looking to just hold their positions and hold their lines. Just Zolan and Mepe to try and pick up what's left. And it looks like they're going to go for this peek. However, Saibo sees him, legs him, and doesn't get the kill though. Unlucky for Saibo, however, Icy is there to finish it off. And Arth peeking out from CT takes out the last remaining T player, and so it's going to be a 6-6 even half as we head into the second half of the second map. This was picked by TTSA. Oh yeah, this is TTSA's map pick. So let's see what they can do on the defense side. Remember last map, TTSA did not really do so great on their CT side.
Opening fire!
They were completely unable to stop the attack from Evateys. The side of Evateys looking for a mid to B here. Kind of being pushed back. And the setup from TTSA was just perfect to just stop that. And Bag will collect the 3K to secure the pistol round for TTSA. And so TTSA going to be claiming both pistol rounds on this map. Let's see if they can convert this second round off the back of it.
Fire in the hole.
Aloka managing to take down Icy in the opening kill. However, decides to push into Palace there, a little overzealous, gets taken out by Torakaise. So that's going to give a gun back to the T's. Saibo gets a spot onto the window player, but not going to connect the shot for now. Will get tagged up, so going to retreat a little bit. And looks like Evateys is going to go for the B hit. However, TTSA looking like they're going to read this, as ConPM did rotate towards B. However, still the other two players from TTSA gonna be far on A site here, so rotation's not gonna come in for long. Rotation's not gonna come in until a long time here. Gonna be walking up. ConPM just jiggling. Saibo gets caught out on the lurk. However, the B hit comes in, and ConPM and Zolan hold strong. TTSA will get that second round conversion and will take the 2-round lead over Evateys so far in the second half. Let's see what Evateys can do in this next round with their AKs and with the guns.
Opening fire.
Grenade.
Icy though, catching out Mepe on the stairs cross.
Grenade.
Con PM peeking out into three Ts, will manage to take down one. CT smoke misses completely. I don't know what that smoke is. And all of a sudden it's just Zolan in the 1v3. M4 is there. I don't know if he's gonna be able to collect it. Tags up the Palace player, but can't connect the headshots. Rough setup, but Icy does get taken out. Shoulder seen. Picks up the M4.
Grenade.
Nade might be good, but it just barely misses. However, Zolan managing to connect the kill onto Cybo. I'm gonna try and stick this bomb, but our position is too strong, time too low, and so good try from Zolan on the clutch, but unfortunately too much for him to handle. Too late on the defuse. So Evateys is gonna try and claw back the rounds.
Grenade.
Grenade. Grenade.
Okay, I went AFK for like 10 seconds and all of a sudden there's a flawless round by TTSA. So looking to still maintain their small lead, and it looks like Evateys is gonna call for a mid-map substitution here. Looks like Polsky gonna get subbed out. Let's see who they're gonna be subbing in for. ACD? We check the scoreboard. Still Quan PM and Aloka still leading their team massively in terms of the kills. And on the Evateys side, it's just Arth and Torkase. A little less kills, 16 and 13, but still trying to make it as close as possible on this map. Alright, looks like the game's gonna be starting back up again. Unfortunately, Evateys gonna get their sub to join in time. They can't take a double timeout, so looks like they're just gonna play this round 4v5 here. Now 3v5 as Mepe just peeking mid with the op will take down Icy.
Grenade. Grenade.
Loka peeking down, Apps takes on Saibo. And it's gonna leave it into Arth. 1v5 for him. Will take down Aloka, but half HP does have the bomb at least. So perhaps he could rotate all the way to A side, but he anticipates a TV boom hold that is not, well, that has now appeared. Epic gonna be holding TV room with his op here. And looks like Arth gonna walk straight into it or not. Chooses to just stay in apps for now. Arth just waiting to see if any CT's aggressing towards him, but everyone on TTSA gonna play it safe, play their life. Not gonna try and give up any kills for Arth. 20 seconds left though. I think maybe Arth's just gonna be saving his AK. Yeah, he's probably just gonna be saving his AK and apps here, so gonna be double digits on the board for TTSA on their map pick. 10-7. And still the sub for Evateys still yet to join.
Counter-terrorists win.
And Deska, oh, ACD game are finally joining now. I don't know why they timed out again, I guess. I think this is our last time out. Not sure. Anyways, TTSA gonna be back in the game here. Or not TTSA, Evateys is gonna be back in the game here with all 5 players. ACD going to be subbing in for Polsky. Game will once again start back up.
Grenade.
Choosing to not break the vent, so TTSA, okay, TTSA will have a mid player. Deska is though still AFK in spawn. I don't know what he's doing. But it looks like Evateys is gonna be going towards A here, perhaps a split from under. Tokase though takes out Bag, peeking into Palace, so that's gonna have Mepe busy holding that line and holding that angle. So Saibo might be able to just sneak his way from Con here. Op makes a noise. Saibo peeking out from Con will take
Cover me.
the op out of Mepe's hands, but there's still another op on Con PM in CT. How a bomb gonna get planted for short? Both CT players or both players on TTSA in CT, and looks like they're gonna choose to save their weapons, opting to just give up this round, deciding that the 2v5 retake is just gonna be impossible, and so they are going to be saving their, at least attempting to save their
Fire in
weapons.
the hole.
Loka or Evateys
Get down.
trying to hunt them down here, but they're just gonna huddle in towards Van here, and so they're looks like they will be able to save their weapons safely. And Evateys still trying to claw back the round lead from TTSA here.
Fire in the hole.
Grenade.
Fire in
Grenade.
the hole.
Opening fire. Grenade. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Oh, Bag just peeking on the timing there. Will catch Saibo with util in his hands, but Icy will get the trade. Torkase jumping into window here. Mepe kind of in the open here. Might get punished. Does take out ACD, but will get swiftly traded by Arth. So looks like the bomb will be planted towards A. However, this flank from Aloka might be everything.
Cover me.
Will deny the plant. The position gonna be known now. Arth gonna get the trade. So it's all gonna be up to Con PM with only a deagle to his name. And Torkase will deny the clutch. And so Evateys gonna try and get it back. Try and equalize the scoreline here.
Grenade! Grenade!
It's actually gonna be a top mid smoke from Evateys here to try and deny the op line. So unfortunately, Conpium unable to strike with his op, yet gets dinked up, but still managing to take the kill. Zolan with the deagle. From short, taking out Torkase, the duo is down.
Fire!
Saibo trying to get the trades. We'll take out Mepe. And ACD on the A lurk activates. Saibo jumping into window. Takes down Conpium, and all of a sudden that's 4 kills for Evateys in the blink of an eye. And that's going to leave Aloka in the 1v3 alone to try and claw it back for his team. Gonna be jumping into window here, Molly. Gonna be a non-backdoor, but Aloka! 1 bullet, 2 kills. As Saibo and Icy line up. It's gonna leave ACD in the 1v1 against Aloka, but Bomb planted in an open position, and ACD repositioning from CT into jungle will deny the defuse. And so that's going to be Evateys equalizing the scoreline. Ten to 10 now, anyone's game. Looks like Bag gonna be pushing Palace here and completely catches ACD and Torkase completely off guard. So that's gonna be a huge opening kills for TTSA, looking to secure the round now and looking to close it out. But not if Arthritis and Icy has something to say about it. Con PM though will take out Arthritis, so it's all onto Icy in the 1v3 position. Probably known. Bag, here's the jump, will peek out and get the kill. And so Tung Sahur Alliance still taking rounds here. Evateys still on the back foot here. Momentum
Grenade! Opening fire!
still could go either way for either team.
Grenade!
Arth predicting the under push.
Fire in the
Spots him out. Bag jiggling, but decides to just run away and retreat. Or not, he decides to re-peek, but still can't get the shot, so he's gonna regroup with Con PM. Con PM gonna be pushing down mid here, perhaps gonna go for a flank. No, he's gonna hold TV. Bomb is gonna be towards B here, so it's gonna be a B hit. Might be a double fake.
Grenade.
Saibo throwing a smoke in apps, perhaps to try and I think Evateys is trying to go for a double fake. They're gonna try and fake B, and then fake A, and then fake B, and then actually go B. But then all players from Evateys actually pushing down under, actually going towards A. Bomb actually has been left in mid. However, the A players gets completely cleared out.
Grenade!
Aloka in CT here takes out ACD. Can't connect the shot onto Arth. They're gonna leave Zolan in the 1v3. And Icy gets the kill.
Cover me.
So nice mid-rounding from Evateys there. Still, equal scoreline. Still looking like a close map. Can go either way here. But the momentum can easily shift onto one side with just a single moment. Saibo gonna be pushing down under here, but throws a flash. That's gonna signal to Mepe. And Mepe will take the 2k, completely nullifying the under presence. Torkase linked up, gets traded by Mepe yet again. So Mepe, 3k for him. It's gonna leave ACD and Icy in the 2v4. Bomb down in mid. I don't know if Aloka spotted Icy there. Peeking from window, only goes 1-for-1, so ACD, 3 players to try and get on top of. The position gonna be known. Aloka peeking from Con, and that's going to be map point going for TTSA first on their map pick. But still only one chance, one round to try and close it out. Evateys, one chance to pull it to overtime. Unable to steal away the momentum on TTSA's map pick. We're gonna go to around 24, final round of regulation. Bag once again pushing under. Saibo kind of watching it, but doesn't spot out Bag. Bag doesn't spot Saibo, however, Saibo shoots, and so Bag will get the info. Zolan pushing apps, takes a kill. Double opening kills for TTSA, looking to try and close out this map. Mepe peeking out from mid. 1-for-1. 2v4. Torkase and Icy left to do it all. And Aloka and Bag gonna be closing out the map 13-11. And TTSA will secure their map pick. It was a very close map. And we will be going to a decider map, which is Cash. So once again, going to be a 5-10 minute break here to get everyone's recording set up or reset. So yeah, the series is going to go all the way into a decider map. Cash, the final map for both teams. I will see you guys when the third map starts. The third and final map of the series is going to be starting up. Team Evateys versus Tung Sahur Alliance. Evateys is going to be starting off the decider map on CT side, TTSA on T side. Starting off with a mid push from Evateys, but Aloka completely shutting it down. Bag also 2 kills apiece for both of them. And that's going to leave Icy in the 1v4 left to do it all in this pistol round. The mid push play from Evateys just not working out in the slightest. I see a flank also pinpointing onto his location. They're just distracting for the flank to just activate, and Bag from mid takes out Icy. 3k for Bag, 2k for Aloka, and TTSA cleanly will take the pistol round of this final map. And that will put Evateys in the economic disadvantage going into the second round here. Let's see if TTSA can convert cleanly. Trying to boost up over yellow here. Arth gonna stack A here. Torakaisa though gets an opening on mid.
Grenade!
So at least that's gonna be good. But the mid A exec gonna come in. Smoke's gonna be out. Cybo and Artho trying to put their names on the map. And Meppa with the 4k to completely decimate the eco defense on Evateys. Evateys did good there. They killed the 3 players going out onto side, but Meppa just completely saves them. And so that's gonna leave Oaksurly or Icy in the 1v2. And will get spied out by Meppa, and Meppa gets the ace on the second round. And so Tung Alliance looking to find a strong start here in this decider map.
Opening fire! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Lokai just pushing out from mid, takes down the Z player. Already just rushing down vent. Looks like it's gonna be a B hit for TTSA. Rotations though coming in fast for Evateys. Loka, fortunately though, that gets killed by Torokase from heaven. However, looks like TTSA actually gonna be pivoting towards A. Bomb reposition comes in. Bag spots out a player in Z. Contact comes in. Zolan already on A side. Rotations now gonna come in for Bag. Looking, try and flank them from highway here. All CT players rotating in from truck. But there's only gonna be 2 T players on site here, so if Evateys manage to get onto site and overwhelm the players on site here, they might be able to defuse. However, Zolan and ConPM holding strong. And Evateys, despite the Evateys on the gun round, even with the op, unable to make that round close. And so TTSA taking the round cleanly. It's a 3-0 lead for them. Now Evateys in the back seat right now. They need to sort out this defense fast. Because if they don't fix their holes, they will soon be exiting out of playoffs.
Opening fire!
So it's going to be an A exec for TTSA a little sloppy, but they do get the job done, leaving Arthritis Aim into the 1v3 situation. Only a deagle, and position noted by Con PM. Peeked with the AK. Wallbang headshot comes through. 0-4 for TTSA. We might see an early timeout here from Evateys. They need to fix their CT side fast if they want to have a chance to stop this runaway train that is the Tung Sahur Alliance. And TTSA looking to give Evateys the absolute beating in this first half. Trying to take control of the pace here on their T side. And once again, Evateys gonna stack. Zolan might walk into the crosshairs of Arth, and indeed will fall to the hands of his op. Aloka peeking out from Squeaky, takes out Toro, but Arth once again with the trade. Rotation gonna come in, double op actually for Evateys. But it's gonna be the advantage for Evateys. So looking like the double op setup is gonna be working wonders as Arth will collect his third kill in this round. It's gonna leave Bag and Mepe, the lurk players, out alone on an island. Bag spots out Arth, but unfortunately couldn't connect his shot. And so Bag's position gonna be noted. Saibo watching this intently and will neutralize Bag. Only gonna be Mepe with an op actually on B. Will takes out Icy, but bomb drop all the way deep in A main. Mepe only an op, might just opt to save this, and so looks like Team Evateys will collect their first round of this map on the board. Thanks to the triple kill from Ars op. The ops just absolutely showing their worth in this round. All kills in this round actually done with an op. Actually, maybe Toro died from one of the A players actually, but yeah. Do want to remind you guys that this is the third map. Currently, the series is tied 1-1 for both teams. Both teams winning on their map picks. So this is the third and final decider map for both teams here. It's do or die on elimination point. Or on elimination point, whoever wins qualifies into the semis. Whoever loses will be eliminated from the tournament.
Fire in the hole! Grenade!
I see getting naded out, but only does some small chip damage there. However, TTSA securely taking mid control, but Sir peeking out from A, peeking down onto highway, takes down Aloka. Saibo with his op, also shutting down the B lurk. Well, not even the B lurk, shutting down the B entry, sorry. And now I think Evateys will realize that the main brunt of the TTSA push is going to be coming towards B. Zolan with a double kill, completely opening up the B site for the taking. Torkase going to push through this smoke. And Conpiem turns around in time. Torkase, I think, gets a dink onto Zolan, but doesn't find the kill. And so that's going to be Arth left alone on truck here with an op. Going to pick up this AK, and looks like he's going to try and go for this clutch. Oh, and Conpiem doesn't choose to peek, so Arth gonna slowly walk up onto heaven here. Icy disconnected. I don't know if he's getting subbed out. Arth jumping down from heaven takes down Conpiem in tree, but Zolan will peek out just in time. So the crossfire holds strong, and so TTSA will get their 5th round on the board. Timeout will come through. I don't know for which team. I guess for Evateys. I don't know who's gonna be subbing in. Maybe I don't know if Icy is just rejoining or if he's subbing or he's getting subbed out. Looks like Icy's actually getting subbed out, so AC Gamer gonna be coming back in for Icy. But currently, Tung's alliance looking to keep the momentum in this first half. The initial 4 rounds looking very decisive for them. Evateys kind of now in these last 2 rounds pulling it back together, but still TTSA holding on to the momentum, taking control. And so Evateys gonna take this time out, possibly get a sub in, but also to maybe discuss what they're going on their defense. Right, looks like the game gonna start back up. ACD joined fast. This time, they don't need to take a second timeout to get him to let him in the server. Aloka once again going out mid here, getting past the mid player so far, trying to fake the vent drop, but will retreat back. Z player doesn't spot him. Looks like it's gonna be an A finish for TTSA. It's only gonna be Sir on A site to try and defend if TTSA choose to start the hit now. But rotation's actually gonna be coming in now, so the small window of opportunity that TTSA had to attack this weak side slightly closed. Now they choose though. Sir gets completely overwhelmed by Meppe. Torakase peeking out from truck. Misses his spray. Aloka takes out Saibo, and so it's only going to be Arth and ACD. And Arth gets taken out. Only ACD now in garage, and AC might just up for the save here. Yeah, AC gonna be saving his up. So it's gonna be the 6th round on the board for 6th round on the board for Tung Sahur Alliance. And so the TTSA will
get down,
maintain their lead or maintain their momentum. Zolan trying to hunt ACD down. Aloka will take him out, and so the op will be snatched out of ACD's hands. And so once again, Evateys, they do have max loss bonus, so they will at least have a chance to full buy at least some guns. But still, this round deficit is not going to help them in the slightest if they want to keep their tournament dreams going.
Grenade. Fire in the hole. Grenade.
Aloka once again trying to peek from garage. Does get some contact onto Z, but Torakase position getting pinpointed by Meppe. Already rushing up, takes down Toro. Cybro also, Meppe, the 3K for him. Completely disconnected defense coming out from Evateys, and Meppe with the 4K to just
Cover me.
completely shut down the defense of Evateys. And that round is over in the blink of an eye. Meppe just rushing down, plus Dub doing down mid, gets every kill. Just absolutely blowing open a hole through every layer of Evateys' defense. And as the scoreline, or as the game goes further and further, Evateys slowly losing control of this match. Aloka once again pushing up mid, takes a 2K. TTSA looking unstoppable right now on Cash.
Fire in the hole.
It's left to Sir on fork to try and pick up the pieces. Does good for a 2K, but Aloka will put a stop to it. But somehow, somehow Evateys managed to just claw the round back. I don't know how that happened. The round looked over with the 3K from Aloka, but somehow the side defenses just hold strong. And so, Evateys, I guess, just steal the round away from TTSA. Like, that round just really felt like TTSA was just in control, but I guess all the players just, like, died on the extremities of the map, so Evateys just easily able to clean it up.
Fire in the hole.
But looks like TTSA gonna be going for this B exec now.
Grenade.
Only one player on B so far. ACD or Aloka already pushing up from mid, so it's only Cybo with the op on B. Does take out one, but he is being surrounded right now, and Zolan finally takes him out, but does good delaying the bomb plant. Allows his team to rotate. And Arth gonna be taking out Conpiam, trying to push into tree, so it's gonna be the man advantage for Evateys. Leaves it up to Zolan in the clutch, and Zolan only good for one. So Evateys will win this retake and will get a third round on the board here. So finally, Evateys looking like they finally will be able to hold on to their defense in these last few rounds. However, TTSA already secured the round lead after this half. We're already up onto 7 rounds, so the max that Evateys can hope to get is 5 rounds on the board here. We still got 2 rounds to go in this first half.
Fire in the hole.
Zolan gonna be watching A main. Boost comes in.
Opening fire.
I think Mepe got spotted there by the Z player. AC peeking Z, and Toro from White Box holds mid. Strong bag just whips his spray. Will finally punish ACD on the repeak, but Torokase with his op shuts down bag, and so it's all up to the A exec to hit. And indeed it doesn't, as Arth on Shroud will take out Zolan and Aloka. So Evateys finally managing to consolidate in the later stages of this first half. And so the runaway train that was TTSA will finally have its brakes put on.
Grenade. Grenade.
ACD. Oh my god, he just unscopes, but still manages to take out Aloka. So it's gonna be the opening kill for Evateys in this final round of the first half. But looks like TTSA gonna be giving up for a B exec here, just kinda playing it a little slow, but bag with the entry smoke. Just waiting for the right time, waiting for the go. Waiting for someone to press the go button. And it looks like it will be now. However, the smoke comes in too late. Cyber with the op takes down Conpiam, Arth, and ACD here for the backup. So it's gonna be a 2v4. Zolan takes down ACD in tree. Torokase spraying. Arth jumping down from vent.
Grenade.
But it's gonna be, the retake's gonna be favoring Evateys. the player advantage. Nade gonna be thrown out. It's gonna be Zolan and Bag to try and hold it. And hold the post plant. Arth already on the site. And Sir with the backup. And so Evateys will get their 5th round on the board and secure the 7-5 half. Oh, yeah. And so TTSA finally slowing down in those last few rounds. Evateys managing to collect themselves and collect their composure to just make a small little comeback in the first half. 4 rounds in a row for Evateys. But still going to be advantage for TTSA as we head into the second half. Let's see what Evateys can do on the attack here. Oh my god, nade lineup comes in. Oh my god, he can't get the lineup correctly. Wait, double nade? I actually want to see this. I actually want to see this in action. Oh god. Oh god! Con PM gets absolutely blown out of the round. But Zolan from G gets a 2K and... Wait. The rotations from TTSA actually gonna come in. It's advantage for them actually. Evateys 2v3 bomb will at least get planted. Sir gets one, but it's gonna be all on Tim for the clutch, and he will get taken out. So TTSA will once again get the pistol round. So both pistol rounds in this map taken by TTSA, and they will be leading 8-5. Let's see if they can convert the second round. But man, that double nade onto default was so good. However, Zolan from Tree still managing to hold strong. Takes a 2K, delays just enough for his team to rotate in just in time and make the post plant as hard as possible for the remaining Evateys players.
Grenade. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
A CTP in Garage will punish a lockup, but not before he could take out Torakase on the peak, I think on boost, so still gonna be a 4v4, equal player numbers for both teams, but looks like Evateys is gonna be gearing up towards mid. Oh no, they're still kind of loitering around in Garage. Still kind of indecisive what they're gonna do. Looks like they're gonna slowly shift out onto mid here. Everyone wielding deagles. So still potential to absolutely demolish anybody peeking into them. Still making no sound. Shooting cut noise. Zolan though finally peeks from heaven and gets all the info that they need. So the 8XX gonna be coming in now from mid. But Mepe from quad or from side takes down Sir, but Cybo and ACD doing work right now. Mepe still holding strong on fork here. Puts it down to a 2v2. And ConPM peeking out from Z. Leaves it all up to Cybo. FAMAS in his hands, but position noted against 2 players. Bomb is on site though, so he will be able to at least get this bomb down. Perhaps get some money on the board for his team.
Cover me.
Fakes the bomb plant. And Mepe takes him out. So that's a nice 3K for Mepe there to hold the A site, but still looking a little shaky there with those initial frags from the Evateys Deagles, but TTSA managing to stabilize and secure the second round conversion in the second half.
Grenade! Opening fire!
Fire in the hole.
Grenade!
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Opening fire!
Grenade.
Looks like Evateys is gonna be trying to go for BX, like all 5 players towards B halls here, but the rotation's gonna come in for TTSA. The read is here. Util gonna come out from Evateys here. ConPM trying to hold from default, but ACD taking out the Heaven player. And looks like it's gonna be a pivot. Looks like they're gonna all try and rotate away towards A. Mepe though is behind, but he doesn't hear this rotation. So Mepe's gonna crunch into B halls here and realize that no one's home and that everyone's already rotated. And so the rotation's gonna come sluggishly late for TTSA. Bomb will be planted. Gonna be 4v4 retake then. Art in this kind of strong position, but chooses to reposition, but gets tagged up trying to get back into main. And so TTSA gonna have the advantage in this retake, as all TTSA players looking encroach onto site. Only Torkase and Cyber to hold. Torkase left to do it all. Misses boom! Misses his shots. And TTSA will take double digits, takes their 10th round on the board on this map, and will secure the 5-round lead over Evateys in this final decider map.
Grenade!
Grenade. Fire in the hole.
Oh my god. Mepe trying to peek into A main there gets punished. And Torkase and ACD also putting names in the score in the kill feed. And so looks like TTSA going for early round aggression but gets instantly punished. So that's gonna leave it into a 2v5. 1 PM and Zolan left to do it all, and it's gonna be ConPM versus 5 against 5 people on this B side. Already gets a 2k though, gets 3 ConPM. The B hold 4, and ConPM with the ace. 1v5 B side hold, and completely shutting down the Evateys push, and converting the 2v5 win for TTSA. ConPM, an immovable object on the B side, and Evateys can't get over the final hurdle, and so TTSA will take the 11th round on the board.
Grenade.
Evateys, the door is slowly closing. TTSA. Zolan with the kill onto Torkase on boost. Opening kill once again. Sir peeking out from Squeaky, takes out the NBK player, but Zolan still on Heaven, still causing a nuisance. But the mid players will clear out the remaining A side defenses. It's still a 2v2, so still equal chances, no advantage for anyone in this post plan. Leaving it all onto Sir, and Aloka and ConPM secures match point for Tung Sahur Alliance in this final decider map. And Evateys looking discouraged, looking depressed here, as TTSA have 7 chances to close out this map and to secure the series win. Match and series point for TTSA. Only 1 more round. And Mepe looking to put the final nail in the coffin for Evateys as ACD gets taken out. Bag also with the AWP peeking through A main, takes out Saibo. Sir trying to pull it back as best as he can, as much as he can. Sir solo going out of B side. Oh, not B? No, Sir solo going out of mid here takes a 2k, but still 3v3. No advantage for Evateys as of yet. And Bag pushed out all through Squeaky. Oh, but Con PM pushing Z gets taken out by Torkase, so now Evateys with the chance to at least hang on. 50-50, and Evateys looking like they're gonna choose to go towards the B side here, and it's only Mepe has an op in his hands, but choosing to play with his Deagle. As both sides gonna slow it down, gonna try and cut noise, but Evateys still looking like they're gonna end it onto the B side here. So it's all gonna come down to Mepe, and Mepe gets the initial kill onto Sir, though gets taken out by Torkase, or by Arth, so it's still the dynamic duo of Torkase and Arth. Why is aim at Bag? Already rotated into B halls. 1v1. And Torkase pushing through the molly takes out Bag before burning after the round. And so Evateys will at least hang on for one more round.
Grenade!
However, still 6 rounds more to go. Evateys has a whole mountain to climb if they want to come back into this match. And the Tung Sahur Alliance looking to just give them the final push, the final shove to knock them off the pedestal and to claim victory in this series. However, Evateys will not make it easy. They will be fighting back, shooting on all cylinders right now, getting the double entry. Aloka trying to hold, gets a 2k of his own. Gonna leave it all up to Con PM. They know he's a default player, but Con PM gonna get wrapped up from his left. Will manage to find one more, but it's gonna leave Zolan in the 1v2 clutch. Only a deagle to his name. And so it looks like Evateys once again gonna hold on one more round. Torkase gets the backtrack onto Zolan, so 7th round, 5 more to go if Evateys want to make this comeback a reality. TTSA only one more round only one more round away from victory.
Grenade!
Grenade!
Can they close it out and advance onto the semi-finals, or will they choke on the final hurdle? And looks like Evateys looking like to take mid-control. Aloka whiffing a little bit. And so the opening duels will favor Evateys, as they will put it into a 4v3 favor for them. And it looks like Evateys is going to be going towards B here. 2 players here. This time, Con PM in a different position, but only goes 1-for-1 Bag. Spraying through the smoke, takes down Arth. So this is going to equalize the player numbers. Teammates already here, quick on the rotation. 2v2. And this smoke, the only thing that's stopping Bag and Mepe from pushing up. ACD though gets taken out. All onto Sir, and Mepe puts the final nail in the coffin as TTSA will take the win over Evateys in this quarterfinals. And Tung Sahur Alliance will advance onto the semi-finals, where they will be facing off against Team Valken. Meanwhile, Evateys will unfortunately get eliminated from this tournament after going undefeated in the Swiss stage, going 3-0, looking like a dark horse to at least go far in this tournament, but unfortunately, their tournament run ends here. But yeah, next week it will be the semifinals. Looks like it's going to be Tung Sahur Alliance versus Team Falcon, and then TLD versus who won yesterday? TLD versus Level Up. So yeah, looks like this will be the end of the road for Team Evateys. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next week for